Toyota CHR. From £31, 2907. Second generation of Toyota's smash-it crossover gains sharper styling and a new plug-in hybrid powertrain. Design and styling. Chief engineer Toshio Kane led development from Toyota's Belgian Technical Center, and much of the styling work was done by the firm's ED2 design studio in Nice, France. Toyota's customer research suggested the original's edgy styling was crucial in winning over customers from other brands, and Kane says the goal with the new CHR was to push that even further and make a show car for the road. Unusually, the new CHR is actually smaller than its predecessor. Toyota has trimmed 35mm from its length and 15mm from its height. But before you rejoice too much at a bucking of the trend for ever-growing cars, know that it's also 45mm wider. It has bigger wheels too, up to 20 inches. While it's wider than the old version, with a bigger frontal area owing to the larger wheels, the new CHR is around 2% more aerodynamically efficient than its predecessor. The claim is that the wider track is better for handling, and because the CHR maintains a 2,640mm wheelbase, it has about the same amount of room for passengers. At which end of the class the CHR sits depends on your perspective. It's either a bigger alternative to the likes of the Ford Puma, or a smaller one to the Nissan Qashqai. Interior. The interior is much improved over the previous CHR. It's all built around the driver and makes them feel cocooned despite being airy, in the front cabin at least, even more so with the optional panoramic roof of our test car. The seats are comfortable if lacking a bit in upper back support, yet there's plenty of seat and steering wheel adjustability to find a nice driving position. As before, rear leg room is far from the best, and that sloping roofline cuts into the headroom. Still, that didn't exactly put off buyers before, and for those with young families it will be less of an issue. Besides, Toyota now offers the slightly larger Toyota Corolla Cross in mainland Europe, although not in the UK, for those who want to trade some style for space. Engineers have also made efforts to improve the perception of space in the back. There's a new tinted panoramic roof that doesn't need a shade, adding 30mm of headroom, and new window cutouts in the C-pillar are designed to improve the view out. For infotainment, there's a new 12.3 inches digital dial display, and a new touchscreen, 8.0 inches as standard or 12.3 inches on pricier models, like our test car, running Toyota's latest infotainment system, while enough physical controls remain for the key functions to keep most people happy. The materials in the cabin are generally nice to the touch, while the graphics on the 12.3 inches touchscreen are clear and crisp. The screen itself runs quickly and smoothly with no lag. Engines and performance. The CHR features an entirely electrified powertrain selection. These include two self-charging hybrids, a 1.8-litre unit producing 138 brake horsepower, and a 2.0-litre version with 195 brake horsepower. In 1.8-litre guise, the CHR completes 0 to 62 miles per hour in a leisurely 10.2 seconds, while the 2.0-litre hits 0 to 62 miles per hour in 8.1 seconds. Both powertrains lack distinct punch, but cope with a combination of city streets, faster highways, and windier mountain roads with relative ease. The 1.8-litre and 2.0-litre deliver their power smoothly, but accelerate with more vigor, and you'll be greeted by an unpleasant growl. This noise is particularly evident in the 2.0-litre version, and, sadly, the soundtrack doesn't quite match the performance. A more powerful 2.0-litre plug-in hybrid, based on Toyota's 5th-generation hybrid system, is also offered. It pairs the 2.0-litre petrol engine with a new 161 brake horsepower electric motor. Because of the way these things work, they can send a maximum peak of 220 brake horsepower to the front wheels and a much larger, 13.8 kWh battery. The PHEV is well tuned, with a smooth transition between electric and combustion power sources. It offers instant zip in EV mode, while the engine has good response too, with nice pickup and acceleration, and good response to your inputs. That said, if you're after improved performance, you might be disappointed to hear the PHEV's top speed is no faster than the regular hybrids, and it is only 0.8 seconds faster to 62 miles per hour. It has an official electric-only range of 41 miles, although we got closer to 30 miles on our test drive. As is common with PHEVs, you can stick the CHR in EV mode, or use a hybrid option that will mete out the power and, in sync with the sat-nav, can employ geofencing to use electric power in clean air zones. The PHEV, like the two other hybrid options, sounds a bit flat and very occasionally a bit gruff, although it does without some of the annoyances of the old regular hybrid's powertrain. So friends, that's a little information or a brief review which we can summarize and provide for you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comments and share for other latest video updates. Thanks for watching.